you're earning $5. I know in some cases that you convert that money to Ugandan shillings, that is a lot of zeros. If you work for a month and you're working 8 hours every day and you're earning $25 in every hour, that's a lot of zeros. So please take this seriously. It can change your life. You see, me who doesn't code a lot, WordPress has changed my life. So if you take this seriously, it can be you can earn a lot out of it.
Okay, thank you very much. My friend here is also, I've been seeing some of his sessions when they are doing a lot of coding, but I think I'll give him some time later on. Okay, members, time. Mr. Sevunya also has something to say. We are going to come in later on. Let me first do this as we wrap up. One, we are getting live on WordPress Community Uganda YouTube channel, so we want to welcome our online audience. We are going to be streaming live on YouTube, so that in case the presenter is slow, you can be able to catch up with the stream. So we are just setting up and we shall be ready. And at this time, I want to invite our friend here. He's going to tell us what we are going to do as we are going for lunch. He's going to tell us something from the our friend here. Yeah, a call from the team of photographers, and he told us in the morning he's a photographer. Yeah, so let him tell us something, and then we shall be going out for lunch. When we come back, the first session is about design. Okay? We're supposed to look at something to do with design, because in the WordPress ecosystem, there are many things. You need to know the coding, but also you may need a logo. How do you have that logo designed? So you need to learn something about design, and we shall be able to proceed to go to create a blog and then finalize with creating a website. Mr. Cole.
Thank you so much. Once again, I'm Francis Akol, software engineer. I work remotely. I work from home, so my office is at home. I work with a team of about 5. So I write a lot of code every day on a daily basis. How I joined photography, I just want to speak something about that. If you're designing websites, you would want whoever will visit your site to have something appealing. And one of those things that comprise of a website are the photos, not so? So you will make sure that you get a photographer or a very good camera. Take the photos with good angles and then upload them to your site, such that whoever visits the site looks at the site when so appealing. The photos taken with these phones, I know Tecno is there, itel. Those photos, I mean, do not have the quality that you can upload on a website. So which is why I actually started taking photos. Personally, I took the initiative and bought my personal camera, simply because I wanted the clients to have better quality photos on their websites, not putting their photos taken by the smartphones, Tecno and what have you. They have a limit. I'm not saying, of course, I normally have an argument and say iPhones and Samsung have slightly better quality photos. So the rest, I don't know. I don't know if they are smartphones, but when it comes to photos, you really need quality. Are we together? So as you're developing the skill of developing websites with WordPress, you should also think about photography. You're designing somebody's website. I know you need money. Don't rush with your smartphone and take photos quickly. No. Unless you may be having an iPhone 7. Yeah? The Samsung Galaxy S 22. Are we together? So that is something that you need to put into consideration. Is that okay? Yeah. So that is how I joined photography, but basically.
Okay, so we are looking at many jobs, by the way, at a go. Coding and developer, that is a job. You can do that full time. Photography is a job. You can do that full time. Okay? So as we go out, our friends who have the good cameras are going to take, each of you, we want to take you a good professional photo, and we are going to share with you on your computer. So that when you are creating our website and our blog, you have a photo to use. So when you go out down there, our friends are going to be there. Just pause for just 30 seconds, they take your photo, and then you go for lunch. Make sure you take a photo, because we are going to put that folder on the computer so that you can use those photos. Is that okay? So I think that is going to help us. Please don't forget to tweet hashtag WordCamp Jinja. That is the hashtag that you are going to be having. I want now to establish whether our lunch is ready. But maybe as we establish whether lunch is ready, let me ask if there's anyone who has any question on anything we have had today so far. And then I'll be telling you the good news. When they tell me the lunch is ready, then we go out. We have the lunch. If you have any question, please don't be idle. Don't say, now for me, when they were programming, I failed to write the code. Or what? Just ask us general advice. We shall tell you what you can do in order to get what you need. Are we there? Or if you have an experience, you can be able to share so that we can be able to move. Then our colleagues who are teachers, please let us not shy away from programming. I'm happy to announce the president of IC Teachers Association of Uganda, Mr. Chalmers, is here. Mr. Chalmers will tell you that teachers that don't want to code, they don't want to teach learners to code. Mr. Chalmers, you greet the members. We are wrapping up to go for lunch. Just greet the members briefly. If there's any person who wants to say some small remark from so far, then you are welcome.
Okay, thank you, Rogers. I'm Ronald Richards, the president of the ICT Teachers Association of Uganda, a teacher of ICT at Makerere College School. I'm really happy to be here. Thank you, Rogers, for inviting me, and I thank the WordPress community for always supporting these WordCamps. They really equip our teachers with the basics and the skills. And web design being one of the topics we have in the new curriculum, I would request teachers, please, we need to teach our learners this topic. We have been shying away. We have been putting it aside, but this time we don't have any other option. So it is my call to my fellow teachers that we use such opportunities like this one, and we really learn from one another. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, is there any other person who has a thought or have a question? Please, I'm just giving two people only a chance, and then we go for lunch, please.
Thank you. My name is Among Mercy, and my question is, who are the sponsors of this event and what are the products they offer? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. This is a very good question. This is a good question, and I need to talk about the sponsors at this time. We already have some sponsors here. Some of our sponsors are already here, and partners. Because of course when you are participating in an event, you want to know why have these people put in money. You see, many of us paid discounted tickets. If you look at the value from what you paid. And the whole thing which we are having here, you realize that it is because of the sponsorship that it is subsidized. So on our website, if you go to WordCamp Jinja and then you go to sponsors, you will find the list of sponsors who are supporting this event. Like I said earlier, WordCamps are conferences which are international in nature, and they happen in different parts of the country, different parts of the world. We just had WordCamp Kampala last month. We had other WordCamps in Nairobi. We are having this one. We have another one in Masaka and many others. So these are the global sponsors. These sponsors, these are companies that contribute funds to the WordPress Foundation to be able to support these events internationally. So we have Bluehost, which is a web hosting company. GoDaddy also provides web hosting services, domain names, and websites. We have SiteGround, also a web hosting company. So when you go to these sites, you click on these logos, you'll find their services, what they offer if you click on each of these icons. We have Weglot. This is a plugin translation. If you have your website in English, you want it to turn to French, you install Weglot. It makes it easy to translate your website for an international audience. WooCommerce is another plugin for selling products online. And then we have WordPress.com. This one here is the business side of WordPress. WordPress.com provides you a blogging platform. And today we are going to create blogs using WordPress.com. But also they have paid. You can be able to pay for some premium. We have one of representative from WordPress.com over there. I'll give him time to tell us about WordPress.com. Then we have in-kind sponsors or partners. These ones didn't necessarily give us money, but they just supported us in one way or the other. We have Mindset Coders. They are going to be coming tomorrow. It's a company in Kampala focusing on coding, and they'll be with us. We have the Innovation Village Jinja, and I'm glad we have someone whom I would call a person who can represent the Innovation Village. He's actually one of the people who are, there's an online poll. Mr. Katerega, please, you can come in front briefly for 1 minute. There's a poll, and is our representative under the Innovation Village ecosystem. On Wednesday, we shall be going to the space for a hackathon. We have Iganga SS who are providing us the hospitality. We have Shareability Uganda Limited. It is an edtech company based in Jinja, and they have a digital library, and they provide other edtech services and trainings in schools. We have Kawa Uganda. Kawa Uganda coordinates the UCC ICT Clubs initiative, and they were helpful in supporting this event. Then we have ITAU, which is the ICT Teachers Association of Uganda. These ones are in kind, so they supported us. Now, this year, we never managed to get local sponsors, so that's why you see blank space. Local sponsors are other companies who can give some support for a WordCamp. Yes, so we never got, but we have got a micro sponsor, that is BD Themes. They have themes for WordPress. So these are the sponsors that we have. So let me, by the way, I think I should be releasing you for lunch, but Mr. Katerega, say something, and then we see if we can go out.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Rogers. Good afternoon, everyone. You don't know how happy it makes me to see WordPress being taught to all of you at such a young age. Like my colleague John said, it is very important that you do not take this lightly. The skills that you're gaining today are very, very good for you. You can use them to earn a living. I, for one, can tell you that WordPress can be used to develop websites that you can charge even up to 1 million, 2 million for. So you can get clients as soon as you've learned how to develop and you keep improving your skills. It is very possible for you to earn a living out of these skills. So it makes me very happy that we've had this initiative. Like my colleague, Mr. Mukalele Rogers has said, I'm Mohamed Katerega. I'm actually a co-organizer of the WordPress Jinja meetup. We normally have our meetups at the Innovation Village in Jinja, where we shall be on Wednesday to close off this WordCamp this year. I will not say much because we are still together for 3 days, and I will still be talking to you, even today in the afternoon. So we shall have more time to interact and share more knowledge. But allow me to just thank you all for being here. And yes, let me release you for lunch. I know everyone is a bit... yes, but thank you so much. And yes, keep up the spirit. Thank you.
Okay, so by the way, on that note, they have told me lunch will be ready in around 15 minutes. So I don't want you to just send you out and we waste time. So let us utilize those 15 minutes. One, if you want a website, you have a startup company, and you want a website, we have volunteers who are going to be there at the Innovation Village on Wednesday. From us, those of you who are ready to volunteer, we shall go there and we shall do websites for free. The websites we shall do are simple, just to get you started. Because you can always, we shall give you the logins, you can continue your website after that. We just want to give you a start. Are we there? So we shall be there at the Innovation Village, the volunteers. How many people are willing to volunteer? Volunteers. Volunteers. Can you stand up? Volunteers? Hey, do you have volunteers willing to volunteer to do websites? Hey, if I stand up, if you are willing to volunteer, you will be there on Wednesday. You have a volunteer, you should be when you have ever done a website with WordPress. When you have ever done a complete website. Because you will not be going there to learn. You will be there. Let us stand up. If you have ever done a complete website and you are ready to offer some time, 6 hours on Wednesday up to lunchtime, you just stand up. Okay, remember, let us clap for the volunteers. So these volunteers are going to be there. Now, some of you who are not yet confident, maybe we shall, with time, maybe you will get energy and come and volunteer. Then those who want websites, when you have a business and you think you need to be supported for those 6 hours to get a start with a website for your business. You have a business and you need a website, a start. You also stand up. We have people from the business world. You have a website. You need a website. Hey. We have our friend here. He needs a website. We have another one there. He needs a website. 2 only. So we shall work on 2 websites, isn't it? There are other people who applied, but maybe they have not come. Maybe they will come tomorrow. So we can work on like 3 or 5 websites. So far we have 2. So today I need to profile you need to work on some data, logo, what? So that Wednesday we go there and we do your website and we shall be able to celebrate. Are we there? We shall be able to celebrate. The volunteers, we shall be there, and you and any other people who are willing to be there on Wednesday. Now, before we go for lunch, since they told me 15 minutes, let me give this opportunity to WordPress. Our friend here is going to introduce himself to tell us about Automatic and what they have for us, and why are they sponsoring this WordCamp anyway. Then we shall be glad. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. So I'm Abraham Waita from, I'm based in Nairobi, Kenya, but I basically travel around where there are WordCamps. That's why you're seeing me in Iganga. And I'm happy to see a group of students. You know, we are inspiring a new future of WordPress, our WordPress community, right from high school. And it's the first such event. I've been to a number of WordCamps, and this is the first one that I've seen student-focused, and that's very good for the future. So I'm from Automatic. That's the company behind WordPress.com. I actually work in WooCommerce. That's a separate division from WordPress.com, but it's the same company. That's why I'm here. So WordPress.com is managed hosting. When you want to start from scratch and you don't want to have to buy hosting on this side, a domain on that side, security packages on top of that. WordPress.com provides all of that. And a good example, we are the ones hosting the likes of CNN, NASA, White House, other big names out there, because they trust our reliability, our performance, security, etc. We have everything covered. So when you start your small free WordPress.com blog, you are given almost the same sort of assurances that we can give to these big companies, that you will not log to your site and find that it is offline. You'll find that it has been taken down by malware. Sometimes you have sites and you type in one day and you find that it has been changed to a different language. Sometimes they change your whole site to garbage. So yeah, we offer that assurance. What else can I say? WooCommerce has a new offering that's also based on WordPress.com. It's called WooExpress, where you start an e-commerce site in one click. As long as you have a WordPress.com website, you just go to WooExpress, you click Get Started, and in around 20 seconds, a whole new WooCommerce store has been set up for you, ready for you to upload your products, start selling, etc. Yeah. So I'll maybe highlight that later on. So.
Okay, thank you very much. Let us clap for them. Yes, they have really supported us in this WordCamps, and then we are really glad to have you. Okay, so I want us to, I'm going to introduce the students first. When you go out, please take the photo. Are we there? And then go, and we have lunch. Let us come back first because our time is fast spent. We are supposed to start the next session at 2, and it's already 1:45. So let us try to see if we can redeem time, come back. And when we come back, we shall have Mr. Akol come back and tell us something about Canva. How many of you have ever heard of Canva? Have you ever heard of Canva? What do you use it for? My friend here from St. Luke. My friends here are from St. Luke Church, Mulago. That is my church where I pray from. And they have come to stream for us the event. Can we clap for them? So in case you have some small event you want to stream live, St. Luke Church, they have the media team. They can be able to come and stream for you. How do you use Canva, Mr. Julius?
Thank you. I use Canva basically for graphic designing posters, designing flyers, banners, all those things. Canva can do them. And yeah, I just learned a skill. Someone just taught me about it, and then I learned the rest of the things to myself.
Okay, so we shall learn more about that after lunch. So please, you hurry. If you come late, you'll find when we have finished Canva. You'll find when we are on the next session. So the students, please, the photographers, I hope you are ready. Take these people, Mr. Gulova, take everyone a photo before they have lunch. Take everyone a photo. Mr. Gulova and Mr. Akol, just go and snap everyone a photo. We need them to have a good photo because they need to put the photos on Gravatar so that they don't have an empty Gravatar at the end of the day. So let us redeem time. In case you don't have a coupon, you need to see the registration desk so that you register and get a coupon which will allow you to have lunch. For those who never paid in advance, you've just come. We don't want that next time. Don't come if you never registered in time. Because WordCamp, we want to be organized. We don't want to be ordering for 100 plates of food and we get 120 people. So ideally, I would tell you to just go back home if you never paid in time. But to be friendly, you can pay your 40,000 and you get a coupon which will allow you to have lunch. Yeah, but next time, please, don't come to a WordCamp which you've not paid for in advance. That is something we want to encourage you to improve. So let us go for lunch. take the photo, go for lunch, and then you'll find your photos and you'll use them for the digital space. Thank you very much. And go on YouTube. You'll find WordPress Community Uganda on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, we are live. Subscribe to the channel. WordPress Community Uganda, we are live on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and be able to follow all the proceedings. We are live on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Let us redeem time, please. Let us go for lunch and come